Here's how to build a tech startup that solves real-world problems in 3 easy steps. Let's get started. Step number 1, when you're building a tech startup company to solve real-world problems, your mindset and attitude and perspective is everything. You don't want to fall in love with your product idea. You don't want to fall in love with your product. You don't want to fall in love with your feature set. What you really want to do is fall in love with customers and helping them solve problems. Be in love with your customer, not your code base, if that makes any sense. All right. Number 2, you want to spend time with customers living in their shoes, literally doing their job, facing the problems that your software is intending to solve. I got this idea 25 years ago from a guy by the name of Kevin Turner, who was then the youngest CIO in Walmart history at the age of, I believe, 35. At age 40, he became the chief operating officer of Microsoft and had, I think, 100,000 employees reporting to him. When he was in his 30s running software development teams, he did this genius move, absolutely genius. He would make his product managers and software developers within Walmart go work the jobs of Walmart employees in the field where they were supposed to build an application to solve them. So, for example, for building warehouse inventory tracking systems that were using wireless technologies, which were pretty brand new back then, he would make his software developers drive forklifts in the warehouse so they would understand what it's like to be a forklift driver. They wouldn't do it for a day. He would make them do it for a month, right? For those clerks and associates that were on their hands and knees counting inventory manually back then, where they were building an application to use scanner technology to count number of bottles of Tide that are still on the shelf. He made his software developers, get this, crawl around on their hands and knees for 1 month, right? Counting inventory, bottles of Tide manually on a clipboard. So they understood the problem of the user before they ever wrote a single line of code. If you want to build products that solve real-world problems, the people on your product development team have to live with customers, literally walk in their shoes, experience the problems as the customers experiences them today to really understand what is it going to take to solve this problem and solve it effectively. Finally, to build a tech startup that solves real-world problems, you want to solve problems that exist where the customer suffers pain. If there is no problem and there is no pain, there is no sale. So you don't want it to solve real-world problems. You want to build a business from solving real-world problems. So you need problems that have a lot of pain. So when you fix them, they get a lot of benefit from solving that problem, and they're more than happy to pay you a lot of money to make those headaches go away. Do those 3 things, and you're going to solve a lot of real-world problems and help your SaaS startup grow and flourish. If you found this useful and want more videos like this, be sure to subscribe and follow my channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please post them below, and I'll be happy to answer them.